Hey everyone, and welcome to The Wolf Among Us. Now you may be thinking, okay, but you already did this game. Well, yes, you'd absolutely be right. And if you haven't actually seen a playthrough of this, I would thoroughly recommend that if you're interested, go back and watch my first one, because that has my actual genuine choices. This playthrough, and I asked on Twitter and I got a few responses, and this is just something I really want to do. This playthrough, I'm going to go through and try to make as many truly cruel, mean choices as I can. I'm just going to be a jerk. And this is a challenge in at least one way, because my natural inclination is to pick the nicer or more beneficial things for the cases. And it's like, I don't think I'm a saint or anything, but genuinely I'm pretty nice in general, and it's going to be challenging. I'm also going to be talking a lot more during this one, possibly over dialogue, and I want to talk through this also about some of the things I've noticed and some of my possible theories based upon my limited knowledge of the actual comic book series and other stuff. So, if you haven't seen a playthrough of this game, I reiterate, go check out my original. The link will be in the description. There are also a number of others out there worth taking a look at, with different sort of flavors. Life Simmer did one, and then, Sophie Sims. But then if you want, sort of a take on it by, well, guy, we're all women, but, if you want a guy's take on it, then check out Two Best Friends play version of it. They're big YouTubers. They've got a thing. I'm shifting in my chair. So yeah, I'm just gonna shut up and we're gonna do this. I'm gonna go into the save files. This is a game where I tried this previously and I ended up still making nice choices. This is the game I have for saved from my LP, and then I had a test game that I deleted, and that's the save file we're gonna be using. Let's go. Yes, episode 1. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, to reiterate, and subtitles are on, so you'll be able to hear. Yes, the game adapts your choices. It tailors to by how you play. Those of you who don't know, this game is made by Telltale Games. It is based upon a series called Fables. It's a graphic novel series. And they essentially, it's about, as it says here, fables who have left their homelands. They've been exiled, something bad happened, and they have been in New York for hundreds of years. They just set up residence, and they have to use spells to keep themselves cloaked and keep their areas cloaked. It was written originally, the comic books are written by Bill Wallingham. And interesting to note, he had been in talks with NBC to do a series and give them a bunch of ideas, and then they sort of walked away and made Grimm and never gave him any credit or signed a contract or anything, which I thought was kind of crappy of them. You're gonna notice a lot of blue and purple tones in this too, and I love this game. I really love it. I recommend that any of you pick this up. It's a very special experience. Oh, I'm also going to be making choices that are some of the big choices. I'm going to be doing the opposite of what I did in my regular gameplay, which I will be continuing once the other episodes come out. We'll just be doing both of them. We're going to be doing the regular run and the jerk run. So we're in a tenement, South Bronx, sometime after midnight. I'm actually surprised he didn't know where Toad lived.
Mr. Toad?
Oh, shit.
Hey, buddy.
Maybe. Listen, mate, I know I don't look human. It's a problem, I get it. I just stepped out the apartment for just a second to see what kind of damage this drunk shit is doing. Just cut me a break, yeah? I'll get me glamour first thing in the morning.
I don't believe you.
No need to kick up a fuss.
I've heard enough of your excuses, Toad. This is unacceptable. If you can't afford to look human, you're going to the farm. It's as simple as that.
So simple.
You can't send me up to live with those animals.
Okay, so the thing about the farm
You know what I mean?
is
Go
that
see a witch.
if there are any
Glamour.
fables that can't disguise themselves. Like magic won't work, or they're just too big, or anything, or they refuse to disguise themselves.
It's not my problem. You're the one risking your entire family getting shipped off.
Then they get sent to upstate New York to a farm that's protected by spells.
All this will be taken care of as soon as the witches are available to cast the spell.
Whatever it costs, it's worth it.
Okay, so that's...
Don't want me catching you out of glamour again.
That's new information, that the witches aren't available. I mean, I guess we knew that they were busy. We knew that it was very expensive.
You're just gonna stand there? Do something, Bigby, before he completely tears up the place.
And what exactly do you want me to do?
I want you to throw the fucking woodsman out of here, drunk shit. He's been going on like that for hours. Turn this place to dust if you let him. He's in a fucking rage.
Okay.
This is the last straw, Bigby. He has to go.
You're the landlord, Toad. This is something you should be doing.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a fair fight. You're the sheriff, Bigby, and the man's clearly disturbing the peace. Or whatever a Monday comes.
Well, if you had a glamour, then you would, in fact...
Axe, are you? I know you two have history, but...
I'm not worried.
Right, of course.
What, he's trying to turn it around on us?
What else was up there?
If he had his glamour, he would be the same size as the woodsman and at least have a chance. I don't know if it affects their physical strength, but I think it does.
Prick goes shite. Tell me how to spend my money.
I will tell you how to spend your money.
The lights are shaking again.
What did I say? You want a big bad wolf to take you away?
No.
Then get the fuck back inside.
He's a little upset. Understandably so. Wow, this is a beautiful building. Particularly like the polka music.
You hear me? Hey, look at me.
Stop, okay? You're drunk. Let's go.
Pretty much anything that I did before that doesn't like really have a bearing on dialogue, I'm probably still gonna do.
Take a good look.
Let's go kick that in.
Now,
God damn you! Know who I am
Whoa,
now,
whoa, hey,
don't
hey!
You've got something on your face.
fuck are you talking about, you stupid?
No C word, dude.
I'll fucking kill you! You fucker!
Okay, so he headbutts you no matter what you do.
What are you gonna fucking do, huh? Get the fuck out of the way before you get the axe again.
Woody, I'm gonna break your fucking face.
Is that a fact?
I guess it is.
That's a
Let's see if I can do these prompts.
You got a shit fucking memory, Wolf. That's not how it went last time.
This isn't last time.
That's right.
Gonna calm down?
Gonna go for the sink, because I haven't done that one yet. Okay, we're good. So there's a trade-off here, which is that, is that I'm playing this early in the morning, so as to be most cranky, but at the same time it affects my, my motor skills, so. Yeah, you can really wail on it and still hit him. That couch is too soft, we're not gonna go for that. Get the bottle.
Go fuck yourself.
There we go. Oh, we get to hit him into the bookshelf now. Excuse me. Oops. There we go. You would think at this point I'd have these prompts memorized, but I so don't. Aw, that's cute. Coming at me with that axe. That's adorable. There we go. That's so brutal. So brutal. I'm kind of trying to get into the mindset of being a sadist here.
Look, I'm not leaving until I get what's mine.
You're not getting shit, bitch. I'll fucking put you on the ground. You hear me? Oh, fucking shit. You bugged my jaw, you bastard.
And
Sucks to
still
be you.
Fuck you.
Shit.
All right, you need to go.
I can't go until this deadbeat pays me.
For what?
I let you slap me around for a while. You're lucky I'm not charging extra. Look, this is just the start of a shitty night for me. I just need the money he owes me, then I can go.
What are you doing here?
These lips are sealed.
That's not annoying.
What's your name?
Whatever you'd like it to be, handsome.
Don't make this more difficult than it has to be.
Sorry, Sheriff. Wouldn't want to add any difficulty to your night.
Why
Well,
was
that's
he
very
hitting
sweet
you?
of you.
He asked me if I recognized him, knew who he was. I said I didn't. He started beating on me. Then you showed up, started beating on him. That about cover it, hun?
I'm the woodsman, you whore. I saved Little Red Riding Hood from this monster. I
Can reset
cut
his
this
jaw, it's so
fucker
gross.
open and filled his belly full of stones and threw him in the fucking river. That's who the fuck I am, you stupid bitch.
Hey, what did I say? I said be nice, or you wait outside.
We actually didn't say that. Because I didn't choose the option that corresponded to it. So, yeah, there's going to be this theme of these lips are sealed. And once we hear it a couple more times, I'll talk about why that's significant. Like I said, I'm just going to assume from here on out that you have, in fact, seen another playthrough of this, so you're not going to be spoiled, because I am going to mention spoilers in this.
Give me a second.
Oh, no, by all means. Take your time.
Toad, you need to get off the street. You don't have your glamour.
Apologies for smashing your car, Toad.
Nope,
I'm
not
gutted
sorry.
for you, mate. It's a real shame.
At least this version of
But
Bigby
it's not you,
isn't.
is it? Got to play the old man role.
Yep.
Some things are more important than your car.
It's pretty true, actually.
You're not fucking dead.
This community is already on the brink of collapsing, and I don't know how he thinks that that what he's trying to pull here is okay. I gotta do this with my right hand. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, thank God. Those prompts. Oh, man. I'm sure in the console version it's not so bad. But, yeah, my left hand is just not strong enough to press on the Q that much.
You can't be doing that.
I'm just getting what he owes me. You alright back there? I mean, your eyes and the teeth? You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it.
Great.
The guy's got an axe in his brain. He's not feeling that.
It's more from me. He'll be fine.
I'll kill you, you fucking bitch.
Let me help you.
Guy's having a bad day.
That makes two of us. I guess it's a good thing fables are hard to kill.
Suppose it is.
Gross.
Just come on.
Doesn't work.
That's a nasty habit.
You're joking, right? Good, you're joking.
In the case of fables, actually, to be fair, it can't kill them. It might be able to kill them very, very slowly, but it's less likely to kill them because of the way their physiology works, but it's still disgusting.
These lips are sealed. Sorry. Hey, you like my ribbon?
Stop changing the subject. If you don't answer my questions, I can't help you.
I'm answering them the best that I can.
Okay, my instincts are to be nice. Stop it. Stop being nice.
We've met before.
We probably have. We
Okay, so
also knew each other at one
for the
point.
ribbon thing,
That
where she says
thing
these
is
lips are
strange, I
sealed,
guess.
and then she
Yes.
pointed out her ribbon. There's an indication, like, my, like, sort of assumption is that where later on she's decapitated and the ribbon is in her mouth, and with the
Stop.
other
We don't have to make
women
any
who
more of a
work
thing
where
out of
she
it than it
works,
already is.
um,
I'm fine, really.
basically,
Don't worry about me.
they all wear the same necklace. I think, or necklace ribbon. I think there's definitely some sort of binding spell to keep them from revealing what they're doing or who they work for.
100.
I'm guessing it'd be bad for you to show up empty-handed.
And it's, you know, obviously significant that the ribbon was shoved into her mouth when they found her head.
I really wish I could help.
It's okay. I'll be fine. You've done enough, really. You got me out of a bad situation back there. Thanks.
I'm still gonna need a statement.
I have to go drop off what I have.
Meet me back at my office then.
It's a little late for an office visit, Sheriff. I'll swing by your apartment.
How do you know where I
You live in the smallest apartment in the Woodlands. Everyone knows that.
It's crazy crappy.
Good to know.
You should get cleaned up. You look like shit. And I don't use that term lightly. Some of these look pretty bad.
I'm just gonna choose silence when it doesn't
Or
seem
maybe not.
to work otherwise.
Hey. I need to tell you something.
What is it?
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
So I guess my
I'll see you
ultimate
around.
curiosity is, sorry, I'm like shifting around in my chair again. My ultimate curiosity is whether or not, playing the way I'm hoping to play this time, Snow is still kind to him, because I can see where Faith, that's that character's name, I can see where Faith has been sort of jaded and maybe even a little brutalized in her career and her life. But the funny thing is that, you know, Snow has not. She's been relatively sheltered. Now, Snow has in the past had some bad stuff happen to her, and I think that's going to be covered in later parts, which I will not spoil. But, you know, obviously her life was hard, but since coming here, she's been relatively sort of sheltered and protected, and she's very sweet-natured. And, you know, obviously there is sort of a quasi-affectionate or romantic element to the relationship between Bigby and Snow. So my real question is, can you be like a super mega jerk and still have it that Snow is even like talking to you? Because I don't see how she would be unless she's just completely head over heels crazy in love with you and doesn't have any self-esteem and is willing to deal with a raging maniac. So I guess that's my question. I'm really kind of curious. It is really cold in here right now. My hands are so freezing. Alright, so we still have a matchbook and we have our money. I gave her the matchbook before. I'm still going to be just as thorough.
Luxury apartment. Wish they wouldn't advertise that.
It's luxury in terms of what you're going to get here. Fables created by Bill Wallingham. Gonna look at this.
Sometimes be a disciplinarian.
Snow wants people to stay off the grass. They better do it.
Don't make me come over there. Look, I've got an hour of paperwork ahead of me, and I've already had to deal with one asshole tonight, so just...
Sorry, Bigby. Didn't mean to be an asshole.
Beauty.
Hello, Bigby.
Haven't seen that response yet.
I wasn't expecting anyone. I know this looks a little odd.
Why'd you hide when I walked up?
Well, I didn't know who it was. You can't be too careful these days.
Apparently.
No, can't.
Damn it, I'm late. Please, Bigby. Promise me you won't tell Beast you saw me. He worries too much as it is, and it would just make my life a lot easier. Just, please. Promise me? I don't have time to go into it right now. I'll explain it all to you later. I will, but I have to go.
Okay.
It's not what you might be thinking.
Also kind of like in these cutscenes looking for excuse me, bits of clues that I picked up in the last two playthroughs. I'm watching this the way that I watched Fringe after seeing the whole first thing. And it's definitely interesting. Okay. Let's wake up this bum.
Hey, you wink? Probably for the best.
Don't really know if that's true. Still nothing.
Flycatcher needs to dust this guy.
Let's see. Let's go on over here. Look at our mailbox.
Been a while since I got any mail.
Yup. Which sucks.
Day in a row.
What, doesn't he have bills or anything? Okay. There's nothing else to check over here, so let's go ahead and use the elevator. Ding. Oh, that elevator looks gross.
Bigby, hey, wait up. Have you seen my wife? Have you seen Beauty?
Nope.
Motherfucker.
I think I really just need to kind of get into the character of being mean Bigby. Everybody wants to play him really nicely, and I think that's they sort of emphasize the fact that everybody is already scared of him and that he should be trying to buck those stereotypes. And that obviously, it's obviously kind of complex in terms of making these choices. It makes it a little more difficult to just outwardly be cruel. You know, I feel as though the way that you're manipulated is actually is kind of masterful. So, yeah, there we go. This is actually where I'm going to stop it. That little chirp you heard was my alarm. Well, no, you know what? We'll keep going, and we'll go to the place I stopped off the first time.
Why do I even own this? Should have got a smaller one.
It's just a refrigerator full of Huff and Puff cigarettes.
Damn it.
Okay, here's the thing I love. He doesn't have any ice cubes, so his solution, after being upset that he doesn't have any ice cubes, is not to walk, you know, 1.5 feet over here and fill the tray.
Bluebeard.
It's a folder on Bluebeard. Bluebeard is an interesting character because in
Never trusted this guy.
in the homeland, he's very wealthy, and he came here, but in the homelands, he was a serial killer who used to cut off women's heads, and that's obviously significant because we have women's heads being cut off, which is why you have the option to point a finger at Bluebeard if you're familiar with the stories. But you know, obviously right now Crane trusts him and things like that, so I think it would be actually quite obvious for them to go with the choice of Bluebeard. We're gonna look at the Chinese food, and I have something. Okay, so
Probably a bad sign.
see, I think that's foreshadowing because he said, I don't even remember ordering that. That's probably a bad sign. I think it might be because at all of the, okay, later on when we find Faith, or when we find Faith's head outside, sorry, I'm itching my ear. Later on when we find Faith's head outside and then he's looking around in the trash can over near the fence where there's blood on the upper part of the fence, which of course you'll see, there is a Chinese food container in the garbage. There is one outside of the room in episode 2 with Crane, like in, you know, Crane's room in the Open Arms Hotel. There's one sitting outside of it, and there's also one sitting outside of the Pudding and Pie when, like, you know, Vivian, the woman who helps him into the club, when she's standing there smoking, she's smoking the same brand that he does, and they cut down to her foot as she puts a cigarette out, and if you look behind it, there's a Chinese food container. I want to see if there are more hanging around. I think there are, but anywhere that something is going down, anything that's plot significant, has a Chinese food container. I don't know if that means that the person is like eating Chinese food, or if it's just a cue that's supposed to start helping you tie things together. Or a person eating Chinese food. Is that what I said? I hope I didn't say it. Yeah, no. I don't know if that means that there's a person eating Chinese food who's complicit in all of this, or if, like I said, it's just sort of a visual cue to help you. But, okay, I'm going to shut up now.
At least this still works.
At least it does. We're going to turn it on. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. But just keep an eye out in case I miss any.
Oh, hey, Bigby. I'm in your chair, huh?
Yeah, get out.
Out of the chair. Now, what I've kind of noticed so far is that
Got a smoke?
regardless of how cruel the choices you make are or nice, some cutscenes and some interactions just bring you back to sort of a middle ground.
Thanks. Couple thousand more of these, we'll be even on that house you owe me.
This is
And I
gotta stop.
wonder if later on it's going to branch out a little bit more where your choices become super
The fresh air
duper
and sunshine
significant.
bitch they sell you on is bullshit. I didn't escape out of the homelands to end up in some prison, okay? Don't send me back there, Bigby.
Come on, that's a little dramatic.
That for me?
Nope.
See, now I wonder
the house
why.
didn't blow itself down, Bigby.
Because
That's all I'm
Toad-
saying. Do with that
I mean,
what
Toad's
you will.
bipedal, but
Now, I'm
Toad's a
not saying
Toad,
it's
and he
reason
can use a
enough for me to
glamour.
have
Why can't the
definitely
pigs
been
use
off the drink,
glamours?
But, it would have helped ease some of the pain you once caused me, yes. It also would have shown everyone how different you are now. Nice. I take it all back. This is why everyone hates you.
Nah.
It probably also has something to do with how engaging you are in conversation.
Probably.
But,
Don't sass me, Piggy.
Hate's the wrong word. They fear you more than anything. You ate a lot of people back in your day.
They were tasty.
Thought we were all supposed to have a fresh start here.
And Bluebeard's running around doing stuff. Why
Well,
can't I
you
friggin'
change
do
people's
stuff?
memories either. Look, I'm not saying it's fair, but it's real. People are scared of you. I mean, look at your hands. Who'd you get in a fight with? A fable, right? I'm sure you're not going around punching Mondays.
I don't need advice from a pig right now.
Oh,
Don't
burn.
shoot the messenger.
Put some
Or
ice
eat the
on that
messenger.
burn.
Whatever it is you do.
Yeah, I haven't eaten a person in like 3
You think
days.
My job is easy. You try keeping a bunch of fables from killing each other. How do you think this all works?
I don't know.
Poorly.
How?
By being big and being bad.
By being big and being bad. Don't say that shit in front of people. It's embarrassing. That's the attitude that gets you in trouble. I'm sure you were shitty to everyone you came across tonight.
Not everyone.
Name one. That's what I thought.
We were kind of shitty to all of them.
Life is easier with friends, Bigby. And we live a long fucking time. I know you like this whole lone wolf thing you got going for yourself. But I've seen the way you look at Snow, okay? You're not fooling me.
Will you shut up?
Well, maybe if my throat wasn't so parched, I wouldn't have to keep talking.
Wait, that doesn't make
Just
sense.
give me a drink, please.
Colin, enough already. I haven't slept in 2 days. I went out a second-story window, and I want to get in 2 seconds of shut-eye before I...
So apparently not sleeping doesn't have the negative psychotic
Let me
effects
Yeah,
that,
probably. Nice.
the negative psychotic effects that it wouldn't have, or that it would have on a human. But I wonder
Fucking
how long
Hilarious.
they'd have to sleep. Or how long they could stay awake before it really did start to affect them, or whether or not some of them just aren't affected.
I hate you.
But you're not gonna leave, apparently. I'm curious, can we do anything else in the apartment? Chug, 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 chug. Can we go in the kitchen? It's like, I'll be right there. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Getting a little bit on the rails here.
Bigby!
Snow?
Come with me.
I don't want us now.
Snow. Snow!
What? Sorry, I'm... What is it? Just keep up. We can't...
Hi.
Hello. Good morning. Or evening.
Yeah.
Now, some theories kind of have thoughts involving this guy, because he lurks. He's a lurker. You see him a couple times.
These walls are paper thin. We need to be careful. We'll talk outside.
Maybe if the security guard were awake. I mean, he was really out. He could have been drugged. It seems as though... Oh, he's still out. See, that's a problem. I should read about that character. See what they have to say. I haven't really read much. I'm just kind of picking things up from like a bunch of stuff I noticed, and then I found like a theory on the Telltale website. And then a bunch of subsequent theories, but I don't know enough about it, really. I do want to read these graphic novels.
You knew this girl? She's not a Mundy, right?
It'd be awful if she were a Mundy.
Who was she?
It's awful, but it would be
knew everyone in Fable.
really, really bad if Fable murdered a Mundy.
I never caught her real name.
Because it would bring a lot of attention to a place where they just don't want to be noticed.
The woodsman. He attacked her. I stepped in. And he threatened to kill us both.
No, you don't think he...
I don't think anything yet. Just give me a second.
It's just... terrible. It took me a second to realize what I was even looking at. In case you're wondering, I found her like this. I can't tell you much else. It's a shock. I know. Bigby, did one of us do this?
There hasn't been a murder in Fabletown in a long time.
All the more reason we shouldn't start a panic before we know what's going on. Have a look around. We don't have much time before people will be coming through here.
Fair enough. And this is where we left off last time. Actually, wait, let's... We'll do the close-up and then back out, and that's where we'll stop. So, like I was mentioning, in her mouth...
What is...
And it's poking out as though the person wanted him to find it.
It's her ribbon. There's some kind of symbol here.
Huh. I don't recognize it.
Neither do I.
Okay.
Strange cut. What did this to her?
What could do something like that?
Either something very sharp or something with magic attached to it.
Okay.
She was placed here with some care.
What do you mean?
You can see that someone didn't just toss her here. She was deliberately placed for us to find.
What kind of monster would do this?
Somebody who sucks.
I'm sorry. This is just so surreal.
You don't need to apologize. It's friggin' weird. There's a decapitated head
What do you want to
sitting
do
in front of
next?
you. You found it.
We still have some time. I should keep investigating the area.
Okay, good idea.
Alright. This is where we're going to stop for sure. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments if you've noticed any other clues. Try to avoid putting any major spoilers in case somebody wanders onto this who hasn't watched a normal playthrough of the game. But if you've if you notice any like I said, the Chinese food containers, or if you have any thoughts on what we've seen so far in this playthrough, go ahead and let me know. Let me know what you think. And, yeah, please remember to give this video a rating. I appreciate you watching. Those of you who are checking me out, playing this the second time, I just thought it might be fun to do this. So I'm going to shut up now, and we're going to end this, and I'm going to say thank you. So, see ya. Bye.